Hi, and welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa, and today is Veterans Day. So, a happy Veterans Day, and thank you for your family and your service for our country, our freedom, for us to have a voice. Because I got to tell you, I don't know what we would do without you. So, I hope everybody's wearing red today. For everyone deployed, we're going to have a happy hour. We're going to celebrate America and freedom and talk about the truth about what's going on out there. So give us a like, share this video, and jump in the live chat with the rest of our great community.
America's not the government, people. The America is you. It is the Grand fucking Canyon, the Rocky Mountains, the deserts of the Southwest, the Pacific fucking Ocean, the Atlantic fucking Ocean. It is the grandest continent. And what the fuck have you people done? You have turned yourself into sheep, every goddamn one of you.
Happy Friday, Westwood.
Happy Friday, lovely Litecoin Lisa.
I'm so sorry that I'm not with you for Friendsgiving.
That's all right.
That's some stuff come up yesterday that just didn't play out well, and
here in spirit, with spirits.
Here in spirit, we're here for the veterans. We're here for everyone deployed. We're wearing red today for everyone deployed. Thank you all.
I got red somewhere. That's why I always have the red solo cup. We're all good. If I got the red solo cup, I got red.
Well, so actually I had an idea that we could create a happy hour.
Drop it on me.
Solo or a happy hour cup.
Yeah.
And I can do this in this. This is kind of how I did this t-shirts.
Yeah, right.
So I'm wondering, before we get into hot topics, or maybe while we're doing hot topics, while you get on a rant, I could be doing this, but we could get feedback from the community too. Like, does everyone want the big red cup like Lisa has, or like a more moderate size?
Or you with the little shot cups?
Yeah. I don't
See,
know.
if you get a big cup though, what I found is I've only had 2 drinks.
Oh Lord, that
might... I only had 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Like almost full, but I only had 2. And if you have a small cup, it's like, oh, you're going back for another one? Oh, okay.
I see you.
I see how it is.
There's a gift set. I wish it said the prices on this. It says minimums. Some of them have really high minimums, like 70. We have to sell 72 of them. Some of them we only have to sell 20.
Maybe we can get a sponsor. It'd be like the Miami Heat arena. We could have like FTX happy hour.
Oh, I heard that be out of business. Might be a little tough to get an FTX sponsorship.
Oh,
actually, when we've been talking about,
can you imagine the after hours Patreon?
Yeah, so Bix jumped on Wednesday. He was listening to the public on Woo Woo Wednesday because we do a late night Woo Woo Wednesday now, which is kind of cool because hopefully everybody's home from work and can jump on. And all of a sudden, Bix is in the chat. And he's like, "Hey, conspiracy girl."
I saw that.
Look into blah, 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 blah. And I was
conspiracy girl, yeah.
Well, I already know some of that, but I did not know about the Alameda research. I knew about the Gensler ties with MIT, and I knew that Sam, which I think it's hilarious that his
Bankman Fried.
Yes.
That's the way it's spelled. Bankman Fried.
Bankman
Can't make stuff up, right?
No.
I should put the speaker in, and then that way y'all can engage. Do you want to get on and I can put now? Let's keep the headphone in. All right.
There's people at Westwood.
Yeah, there's people like, what are you doing talking to yourself on the screen?
Why are you talking to the phone?
Yeah, right.
In the room. It's weird. Well, they could go to YouTube if they had headphones in.
Well, that's the thing. I've got the YouTube screen up on the big screen on the wall, but the thing is,
do you not have closed captioning?
I should turn that on. Gosh darn it. How do I turn on closed captioning?
I don't know.
And I'm not going to put my glasses on to do it. No. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Give somebody the remote and let them figure it out. Here's, you have to do 71 of those. Forget it. Himalayan stainless steel 2-tone insulated tumbler.
2-tone insulated?
Well, because see how it has like the stainless on the top and then it's red on the bottom? Because I thought if we did a red cup.
Yeah.
and put like, we could even do this as a fundraiser since it's still this year for Team Mighty supporting Warriors for Freedom. I could use both those logos and then split the money half with Warriors for Freedom and half for Team Mighty and just run it.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
For 2 weeks or something till Thanksgiving-ish. And then everybody red cups, and then those would make great Christmas gifts. And it supports nonprofit work and veterans and all that.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Who's with us in the chat? Who's for that?
Jump over and see what's going on.
I don't even know how to get the chat on this freaking TV or anything. I can't even get closed captioning on. Can't even get the chat on. I'm just
really
handicapped like a mofo. I look like these people that were running FTX right now. I mean, talk about revenge of the nerds. I mean, that's absolutely unbelievable. Who would give money to these people?
I don't know, though.
I mean, look at them. Well, I mean, if you really look into the ties.
If you look, did you see Bix's video from
last night? Yes, I did. And I've gone into it too. And so I know, I think she was a lawyer. Now, I don't know. I haven't verified this. She might have been tied to the Clintons too.
Caroline Ellison or the mother?
Yes,
the mother is who is actually the big donor to the Clintons.
Yeah. And the dad is a Stanford law professor that teaches economics. Okay, listen. They're both into business. They're both into law, and they're professors, the parents. And so they have this kid that absolutely blows this thing apart. I mean, knows nothing about business and finance. I mean, just a complete train wreck.
He literally couldn't open his own email.
Go watch that. He was on October 28th with Eric Voorhees and a couple other people. I mean, he cannot even maintain his coherence. He's just all over.
Kind of like the new Pennsylvania governor's capabilities.
Worse. He's on the other extreme, though, because he's almost like people look at him and they say, oh, he's a savant. He's intelligent. Look at him. He's eccentric. But no, he's an idiot.
Yeah. Why do they think that about him? Because I heard he can't.
Because he acts weird.
Oh. Just being weird doesn't make you smart.
Thank you. It does not. Weirdness does not equal intelligence.
Not intelligent.
But no, when you look at it though,
I think everybody's into this thing though that like, oh, they have Asperger's and so they have a beautiful mind, and so then they want to paint everyone with that brush, and it's like, not everyone fits in. There are several people that like possibly Elon. I think he's on the spectrum or whatever. And
I think he does have Asperger's.
Intelligent.
Elon Musk does. I'm pretty sure he does.
And I know some people personally that are just absolutely brilliant, completely socially awkward, but and most likely somewhere on the spectrum. But just because someone is eccentric or acts strange does not equate that they have the beautiful mind part.
No, absolutely not. No, I remember there was a Curb Your Enthusiasm on HBO with Larry David. And Larry David did that commercial with FTX. He says, no, I'm not buying it for the Super Bowl or something. Anyway, how ironic.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but Paulie's literally driving through my town.
He needs to stop in.
He's less than 5 miles from my house.
Well, he should stop and park right in the front on the street and then come in and go live.
Park in the street. You're welcome to park in the street right in front of my home. And
if he's hauling Tito's, maybe a little bit will fall off. Dinner.
I won't touch his load.
Bump.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. It makes me crazy because like Holly drives past us all the time and we miss seeing the fam.
You want the speaker on? Oh, she does. All right. Stand by. I'm going to put the speaker in then because it's too hard to take.
But then you'll get feedback, won't you?
No. I'm going to put the speaker in and then it won't be on the mic.
You think? Okay. Technical difficulties. So in the chat, I need your feedback. See, he thinks we can't hear that, but we'll see how it goes. I need your feedback. He's got to be in the Bronx by Sunday evening. Why don't I ever hitchhike with?
We do this live every 4 minutes. She and I do.
Fun. I wonder if that's even legal.
What?
If you could hitchhike with Paulie. Like, on our road trips and stuff, I don't know. Yeah. Is that legal that we could like find out where he's going on some of his trips and like hitchhike?
Well, I don't know. Can we ride with him?
I don't know.
I hope the speaker's picking up correctly.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
I didn't know if he's allowed to have
a little bit of
ride with him.
Okay.
God bless whoever's sneezing or that loud screaming noise. I don't know what that was.
You're good.
Oops.
No, she's like, wait a minute. I'm watching the TV and it's not correlating to you. No, there's, like you said,
There's a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm so excited for you having a bunch of friends there.
Well, I mean, I invited some other people too. Mitch isn't here yet. I don't even know what he's doing.
Well, he's got a long way to travel. Get across the road.
Stumbling across the street. You know, it's a busy highway. You just never know. Might not. Anyway.
Hey, did you see my new gift from the
Coinbase? I had it on my desk and I promised him I'd wear it today and I didn't freaking do it.
Somebody to run in and get it because it's Bitcoin time. It's Litecoin time. Silver's pumping even. I think it's happening.
Well, it could be. I mean, have you noticed in this whole crisis, all the things that are happening this week, that the one coin that's actually held steady has been Litecoin in all of this?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually maintaining and gaining its ratio against Bitcoin. So it's kind of interesting to see how that's playing out right now.
What have I been saying forever?
What?
I've been giving Litecoin shit. And I was like, because it is a tool built for another time. And the reason they're keeping the price down is for the people, because Litecoin was made for the people, we the people. And as the normies come in, when they're panicked, when they're like, I just lost my 401k because Sam Bankman-Fried's mama gave all the money to the Clintons and my pension was in there in BlackRock, and everybody finds out, what the heck's up and
what are we going to do?
They're going to be rushing to save any last little bit of wealth that they have in silver and in real cryptos. And they're not going to understand, because they've been in that legacy finance world, that they can buy $5, $10 of Bitcoin. They're going to think they have to buy a whole Bitcoin.
Right.
Or a whole Litecoin. And so Litecoin's price suppression is part, I think, strategy to help protect the normies and keep the price down so that the most we the people can be saved and brought over to the new, healthy, truthful system.
I've always thought that. That's why I preach it so much. It's like, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for people. I mean, you can look at the price of, okay, so I can buy one Bitcoin for $16,000, $17,000, and I can get one Litecoin for $60, and it does the same thing except faster, and you got privacy. It's like digital cash. Nobody knows you're sending it. There's no 1 million stashed up. The government doesn't own 200,000, what is it, 210,000 of them from Mt. Gox or whatever they just confiscated.
Yeah.
Plus the million Satoshi wallet, because it's all government based and they own it all.
How many ounces is this big one? Is that 20 ounces probably?
Maybe a little more, like 24 maybe. What's this?
So they don't have Yetis on this website, but they have some different brands. Himalayan 20 ounce. I'm trying to decide. 36. You think we could sell 36?
Well, if you just want one drink for the night.
Well, we have to have. Oh, look how cute. They have ones that called Swig.
You know what's going on up there? Jane Shook, birthday and
one size, 18 ounce, 22 ounce. This looks kind of tippy and skinny. 11 ounce, 12 ounce. Thor, copper, vacuum insulated tumbler, 24 ounce. That sounds.
Forget that.
Is it a sip or two? Let's see if it shows a price. Let me click on it.
So no, I don't know. We'll have to look at it. Feedback from the audience as far as what glass or what cup to get.
Are you saying
it says
20 what?
22 deuce.
22. That's a good number.
Yeah, that's what he said. Double deuce.
I see a Thor copper vacuum insulated 22 red.
So you can put the logo on it?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Watch this magic. Add art. I have to upload the art. Browse. We can talk amongst ourselves while we're doing this, but
yeah. Hey, all of you, centralized are bad. Probably not a good idea to give someone custody of your money. You know, here's the thing. They're going to try and use this to regulate it. Oh, we need regulation in the crypto industry. That's what they're going to say. And but
absolutely
look,
have already, yeah.
but look at the banks. They're regulated all the hell, and you still don't know what they're doing with their money. You have no idea. So, I mean, what good's that going to do?
That's a great point.
It is. And I mean, it's just, I mean, we got all this regulation in the system now, and look how corrupt it is. Doesn't do a damn bit of good.
There's a Team Mighty logo.
Whatever you want with, and they can't control it, but that's the problem. They want to control everything you do. Nice. Good.
Team Mighty. Let me see. Then I can do another one. And I can put. What'd you say? I'm sorry, it's cutting out.
Lisa, what you drinking tonight?
I'm having a Alani and Tito's.
Alani and Tito's.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie, what you drinking tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry. Bush Light.
No, okay. Oh, well, that was the first time I asked. I wasn't yelling at you. I just being a. I want to try and be a semi.
Is her name Alani?
Molly's drinking a Bush Light. And Shane, you're probably drinking Jack.
Sean,
what am I saying? I'm thinking Shane. Sean, you're drinking Jack?
I've been called worse. Yes.
I know. Okay. Why not? Sorry. I need to have another one.
Have you seen all these crazy Christmas sweaters that they have on all the promoted tweets with all the, they're really ugly and they have like different liquor things on them and whatever?
No.
Not a single one has had Tito's. No. Not a single ugly sweater with Tito's on it. I was like, well.
If anybody can find an ugly sweater with Tito's on it, that's what Lisa wants for Christmas. She wants, yeah. She's a Tito's. She likes Tito's. She loves it.
I should find one in 5 minutes.
I know. It'd be like, bam. Send me the link. I'll drop it in the chat. Boom. Bye.
I never, of course, every time I get on was there.
The logo. Let's see. I'm not finding my Warriors for Freedom logo. I can't remember what I saved it under.
We've got people working on the ugly sweater, Lisa.
Oh, awesome. Warriors Freedom. Maybe I put it under WFF instead of. Do you ever save something and you think like with a shortcut and you think, I'll remember that?
Yeah, right. I know. Not even. There's Mitch.
And then you're like,
Mitch is cold. He's cold. Come here, show everybody what you look like, Mitch.
oh, hold on. I got to see Mitchie.
Put the hood back up. Yeah. Then Mitch can-
Mitchie, Nanook of the North. Nice.
Winter coat on.
No, not yet. It's that wind. That's the problem.
It's the wind.
Freaking
The
bad.
wind is freaking brutal.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
At least there's heat in here. It's nice and turn the heat
Hey,
on.
Charlie G. Hey, J Mac. Sir Joseph Greenfellow. Tom's here. Daddy-O. Black Hole. Jim Montgomery.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, we have a new friend. Crypt NMD84. Jason Moore. Good to see you. Who else? Gary M. Good to see you.
House.
Sam. Tom. Polly P's on the road again.
You've seen this, haven't you?
What is that? Hold on.
Zoom in. Look.
Oh, I have not seen that.
On a bottle of Tito's?
I was going to say, I don't think that'll fit me.
It'll stretch.
It's cute.
It's cute. That's awesome.
It looks like it's like a airplane size.
I know. We need this. Well, it's all relative.
That's pretty good searching.
Size for me, but
Yeah. Viva Flav is here. I got to remember to do.
Thank you, Millie. I mean, Molly.
Thanks, Molly. I have to remember to do the lot while we're live because I ended up doing the lot for Den Social. Oh, cute.
You like that? Is that ugly?
Yes, it's even OSU colors.
There you go.
There it is.
Thank you, Molly. You're the best.
That's what you need. Shout out to Molly. Thank you.
I love it. Oh, Silver Jim's here too.
Yep. Get on. Let's do an interview. Come on, step right up.
Mark Weems.
It is. It's getting nice.
H-I-N. I wish I knew how to say that correctly. Ahayan. Am I saying that right? H-Ahayan?
H-I-N.
Ian. Okay, good. H-I-N. Just want to make sure I hit everybody in the chat at least once and say hi.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit that up.
Our fam, give us a thumbs up, even though YouTube will take it away from me later.
You know, they took down a video of mine from December 2020.
So there is a new thing that they are getting rid of the option to search old to new. You can't search by oldest content anymore. And it's what somebody was saying is it's a way to hide really old, bury it under all the content dump that we put in. So the old content, you can't put in an option and say search oldest to newest and find the oldest video of something, the origin of content. And so it's a way to dump or bury information under. If you think about like, somebody's job is to process these papers. Everyone send them a request, you know, which Joe had such a great idea. Oh my gosh. The other day we were on World Blockchain Roundtable and he's like, you know, with this new ruling on library, basically that makes everyone holding anything that you might think could be of value in the future is technically a security. I mean, by this ruling. And so every 8-year-old should grab their Pokemon cards and take pictures of them and order them. You know how they obsess about which ones they have, their big books and the whole things, and their baseball cards, all those things now they've been holding on to, thinking they would be worth more in the future. Well, now you're required to register those through the SEC. Okay.
Here's the thing with the SEC. They'll come out and they'll collude with, and because they were, I'm telling you, I've heard it enough times now, they were actually working with FTX and FTX was trying to be compliant, working with the SEC.
Everyone was. And it was huge. You know what that's called though?
Collusion. It's
yes.
called
When police do that and they set somebody up and bait them and give them the dirty stuff, and so the reason that it could be, I am not a lawyer, nor am I a biologist, a gynecologist, or lots of other ologists. I don't know why I'm supposed to say these stupid ass disclosures, but supposedly you're supposed to. So
everything I say is just from a drunken fool in a bar.
Right. Yeah. This is bar talk. So anything that's said here today, but it's my understanding that when there's no guidance and legislation has not passed laws on cryptocurrency. Right. So for SEC to be regulating and giving charges of things that there's no laws for, and they, after refusing to give guidance, which is what they were directed and created to do and protect people, I don't understand how they're allowed to do one without the other.
Because it's all rigged. I mean, seriously. I mean, you look at what they've done with XRP. Not that I'm an XRP fan, but you see what they've done. They've dragged that out for 2 years now. Where's the clarity on this? I mean, seriously, they did the same thing with Veritasium. It's like, so basically, if the SEC is against it, I should be for it. That's kind of my mentality. But if they're working with them, then that's the one that you don't want to be involved with. I mean, because it's all, I mean, whatever. It's the opposite, and we've said this before, it's the opposite of what they're telling you. Just do the opposite, and then you're going to be fine.
So this looks pretty cool, right? Front is Team Mighty. The back is Warriors for Freedom. These would be great Christmas gifts, and then we'd have like a red cup for the rest of the year for happy hour. I think this is great. And let me see, save and share. Oh gosh.
We should get J-Mac on to talk about what's going on.
Yeah, J-Mac, come on. I'll send you a link if he wants to.
Enlighten us.
Is J-Mac staying up with all of that?
Oh yeah, he's up on it. He knows what's up.
Bix might be watching in the chat too. If he is, I can throw him a link. But I can send J-Mac a link for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll send it in Twitter and he can join us and enlighten the fam if he'd like. But I think we're all, if you guys are following the Team Mighty Telegram group, which I'll put a link in this description later, but you should have it. I'll also put it in the chat. But I post a lot of stuff on there. So, because we're following it over at the Very DAO, we're following it on World Blockchain Roundtable. So, and then Bix is sending me stuff and privately. And so we're like, it's coming in. Yeah. Hand over fist. Let's see. Let me go to Twitter. J-Mac, your message is coming in through Twitter.
I mean, so what's your take on the whole thing? Is it a fundraising organization for the Democratic Party? Is it something that got, I mean, did the plug get pulled sooner than they wanted? And that was a white op, a white hat op? I mean, is that what happened? Is it to expose the people? Because it came out after Elon bought Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
so if you go and watch our Wednesday show,
I did.
Public was showing a video that Anon came out with.
Yeah, on Bix. And
official Anon talks about why this is all happening, the timing of it, all that stuff. And then you see, I mean, I think it's the same thing. People like get all mad at that was funny, G-Chin. They get all mad at Trump for, not doing what they wanted, or I don't know what their expectation is. But they're like, why does he keep picking these people? Well, he does it to expose them. He's bringing them out into the light. And they're having to play out their narrative in front of everybody, and it's totally being exposed. So, I mean, the last thing they wanted you to know was that, Nancy's husband gets hammered every time she goes out of town. The last thing they wanted you to know was that they warmed it up. If you watch, they educated the public. The Celsius thing, what was the other thing? It was like Celsius. Luna thing.
Yeah, Luna.
All of that was to warm people up, and for who is paying attention, for them to start having that education and hearing the names and connecting the dots and going, now wait, what happened? And then it tips over to this thing, and it's like, wait a minute, the pensions took regular people's money. This is like in 2008. The banks, the big guys made all these choices and overextended, and there was the crash, and the banks all got bailed out, and the little people lost their homes.
Yep.
And that's what's happening again. But now people are once again trusting the legacy system. I've got my pension. I've got my 401k. And you just gave it to BlackRock. And what was the one, Ontario something? Their pension fund, they lost 90-something% of their pension fund. Those are real people.
That's real money.
Real money with real people that thought they were going to be able to retire and not have to be a Walmart greeter for the rest of their life.
Yep.
They are destroying lives, and they don't care because they're sitting behind a walled house in a city that they don't even give two shits about, and their kids are over making deals in China and Russia and wherever else.
Yeah.
No,
I 100% agree. And hopefully this brings it out to where people see what's really going on, that they're just fleecing you. They're creating, as I think Vic said, or somebody said, or maybe it's public, a honeypot. Throw all your money in here. Hey, Tom Brady and Giselle Bundchen are putting their money into it. It's
FTX. Giselle got out early. She's divorced.
What's that?
They got divorced just before this. What are the odds of that? They're happily married for all this time. Then boom, they get divorced. She gets all the money, and Tom's left her. What do you want to bet he's a white hat too? But he's so public figure because he did just go start back in football again too, right? Or something. So he's now in the spotlight again to make everybody go, oh, this happened to Tom Brady. Meanwhile, Giselle's over playing on an island with the babies and all their money, and she's fine and perfectly safe.
That's possible. I mean, it is.
Of course it's possible. The whole system is a scam. It's a lie. And, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game, I guess, is my only, I don't know.
I'm with you.
Sick.
Vampires. That's all they are.
It's a bad day to discuss this.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, if they get money, why do they need our tax money? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Why do they need to tax you? If they can just print money at will, just create it out of nothing. Yeah, I just mentioned it.
I knew about it, but I didn't know it was also.
What's it doing? Why is it saying continue design? Wait a minute. Save and share, get price. How do I do it for a group? Invite my group to choose their sizes. Invite my group to pay for their order. Get price. Oh, wait. We were going to do a fundraiser. Hold on.
We're doing a fundraiser right now?
Fundraiser. Yeah, we're making this a fundraiser.
Right now?
Well, they've already
get my wallet.
No. They've verified Team Mighty because this is what I did the shirts in.
Somebody moved
the money will go to that Team Mighty bank account, and then I can cut a check to Warriors for Freedom.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were drinking Irish.
Start fundraisers. Oh God, I gotta build a campaign. Spread the word. Start our fundraiser.
So everybody's probably wondering, so when's the next happy hour event?
I think
breaking news. We don't know.
Yeah, we're hoping there's a possibility. So there's a possibility.
I was looking for a sponsorship, but you know, the whole FTX thing fell through. They were going to sponsor us.
Oh, I'm sure they were. Yeah.
And then it just kind of went to heck.
I don't think we're their market.
No.
We're in a different market.
I think you're right. What did they give? It was like $5 million to the Biden campaign, I think it was. I think that's what he gave.
The price for this product is too low. Please increase the price. Well, zero profit.
You're not going to make any money.
No money for you.
You get nothing.
You get nothing if you sell 50. Okay, so what if we add $5 a cup, $10 a cup?
Something like that.
If we make them $35 a piece.
What's everybody willing to pay? That's what it comes down to.
What would be a good price for these?
How much would you pay if that were on?
40. What if they were 50? What do we get to give? Let's see what they are if they're 50. Wow, almost $1,000 if we sell 50 of them.
You're gonna sell 50 of them, get $1,000. That'd get us somewhere one way. Might get home.
Mm-hmm.
That's close. If it were close, go to like St. Louis or something.
Yeah. Well, and we may have a friend.
You boys drink
with
a lot of booze
in Florida. We're gonna have that's gonna be breaking news as well. Send J Mac the link. He's trying to find a better signal.
Breaking news. Yeah, he's got his signal's rough where he's
That's
at.
true. I remember that from
that makes it difficult. I would have music playing in the background for some ambiance, but the thing is they'll ban the freaking video because it's a copyright deal. Yeah, so after this goes off, I'll turn some music on and we'll have a little more ambiance.
What if we did 45? That's a great number.
45? Yeah, there you go.
Is that a good number for 45 or 47?
Oh, yeah. All right.
I think we should do 47.
Drink till I entertain.
Do 47 and be hopeful for the future.
Well, that works. Well, okay. I like that. Looking forward.
47. 47?
Yeah, that works.
Unless it ends up being 19. And then thing.
But you don't make any money if it's 19, so it's got to be 47. Am I right?
Yeah, road.
Okay.
So I think so. No, I would be paying extra.
Yeah, it'd be like the Happy Hour Roadshow
It was
all over again.
working for free on the
Yes,
Happy Hour Road Show.
paying for it. Well, we got a sponsor, but we're still paying.
We have a sponsor, but we're negative because we spent more than what the sponsor was willing to give us to get there.
Oh well,
that's okay.
It's all going to work out. We'll be richly rewarded in heaven.
Right.
Anyway,
2022. So, headline: Buy a red cup for Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. So, what else is going on
today? I don't know. I'm working over here.
I know you're working. Working it. I got a few notes. Let's see what can
I want to see the fam. I'm missing everybody.
I know you are.
Everybody in person. I'm really bummed this weekend.
She's struggling.
But you guys make it better. In fact, I'm gonna do a live Zoom call for my Patreon in the morning, sometime tomorrow morning. Probably around 11 a.m. ish or 10 a.m. ish in the
Central Time.
CSTs. Yeah. And just to
CST.
connect with them and see how everybody's doing. I'll post it tonight so everybody knows about it. But just anybody that supports on Patreon will be welcome to jump in and join. And so if you're not already on there, please go support on Patreon. That's a great way to support the channel, and I really appreciate it. And I like connecting with you guys. And we can ask what the heck is going on. I also was sharing, Elon posted.
Yes, I was just thinking of Elon on Twitter.
Of the tiger picture, which Scavino posted that like more than that.
Eye of the Tiger.
It was 2 years ago. No, where they're flicking the balls of the tiger. Do you not remember that picture?
I kind of do. So he just posted that recently?
And Elon just posted that today.
And that's stuff like a madman.
I think.
Tiger.
I haven't even been on Twitter today, hardly.
Well, I know. And then now you do have some more drops coming from you know who.
Yeah, the Quaker State man.
Yes, I saw that hat. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, public. And I'm like, oh, now I need a Quaker State hat.
I know. Now you have to have it. You'd look good in it.
I don't know where you would find.
So you know what to get Lisa for Christmas: the ugly Tito's sweater and a Quaker State hat.
Yeah, but I only want one.
Just one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. He's got so many posts. I mean, the guy. I mean, he just bought Twitter. Paid cash for it. It's like
how does he have so much time?
I mean, he can do whatever he wants on it.
Sit around on Twitter, but he also is the CEO of like 5 other companies.
Tesla and Boring and flamethrowers. You sign up for $8 a month, you get a free flamethrower. That's what he should do.
Yeah,
I'd sign up. You'll have to lock in for like 6 years or something. $8 a month.
Yeah, I don't know.
The thing is, here it is. You know, if they're going to do $8 a month, and that allows you to do longer videos, and if he's truly going to make it a free speech platform, I'll do my videos on Twitter again. Because the only reason I do them on YouTube in the morning is because I can ramble for 15 or 20 minutes while I'm in the car. But on Twitter, you know, you got the 2-minute, 20-second limitation, and so it's got to be boom, 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 boom. You know, but I just feel like rambling. You know, I'm in the car. I can't 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I can't do it. So sometimes I'll clip that and then I'll put it on Twitter and link to the YouTube video. But if Twitter allows me to do, say, 10-minute videos, I can stay in that window. And why would I use YouTube? I'd just link it maybe off Twitter somehow.
I just heard that Rumble had their first view, and I can't remember whose show it was. Oh, it wasn't a Right Side guy. It was maybe Shapiro or somebody had like their first stream on, not their first stream, but a recent stream on their most recent stream on Rumble.
Like and a big podcaster or something?
Something huge, like millions of people or something like that, and the platform held, and it was fine, and
Nice.
everything
Like a
worked.
Joe Rogan type
Yeah, somebody in that
realm. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
that
how
is
all
an
that works
option.
with Rumble. I mean, it's still a company, right? I mean, it's not a blockchain decentralized thing. It's just like a good guy company, isn't it?
I don't believe it's chain.
I don't think so. Which is fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're using YouTube, Gesundheit. So we're using these centralized platforms now because they make it easy. Even if it's not quite as easy, but you can download an app and you can use it. I'd be more than happy to use Rumble. It's just that the audience, the people, the normies, the people that don't know about any of the stuff that we're trying to get the message out to, don't know anything about Rumble. They know YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. I mean, that's kind of how it is. So
yeah, that's the problem. But I think people are waking up because they're tired of, and I think that squash on you can't find old information anymore. Really,
it's going to piss people off, and people are going to say enough is enough.
I'm done with it. Yeah.
What do you mean you lost $10 to $50 billion? I mean, it's just unbelievable. And this is what happens. This is the country club effect. So one person does something, they go out, oh yeah, I'm invested with this guy, even though he's a freak, oh, he's making all this money, I'm getting in on this deal, and then, oh, you're invested? Oh, okay, yeah, you're invested. That's the same thing that happened with this Sam Bankman-Fried. I mean, everybody starts piling into it because they think, oh, well, he's got his name on the Miami Heat stadium. It's FTX. And the next thing you know, it just snowballs, and it doesn't really matter what's going on behind the scenes because, first of all, you paid off the politicians, and so you can do whatever you want to do. And so it becomes this corrupt money grab laundering organization, and everybody said, well, Tom Brady's invested. Well, shit, I should invest in it, right? I mean, it's legit. Well, no, it's not legit. So I'm saying... I'm not saying you lost your money, but you kind of lost your money.
Protected in other ways that you're not.
Exactly, because he's part of this. Let's just say it. He's part of the deep state operational arm. I don't know what three-letter agency it is, but that's what it is.
And part of what the good guys are doing, exposing all this and bringing it down. Because in that Anon video, it says that the good guys have infiltrated the Fed.
I get it. Yeah.
The plan is to get them to print it up, just like burn this shit to the ground.
It is. Run the engine until it explodes.
Run it into the ground. Yeah. Get rid of it. What's the fastest way? Well, that's a fast way. They just got rid of a bunch of USDT. They're destroying USDC. I mean, it's going down.
I mean, it is. It's definitely
people that had the pension thought they had little paper US dollars somewhere sitting, waiting for when they get old in their rocking chair. They didn't know those thieves stole it and gave it to the Democratic.
The thing, I get it. The thing is, on the mainstream, I was watching the mainstream, financial shows today just to get a read on it. Ron and Santa, all these people are coming out, and it's like, oh, blockchain's good, but these cryptocurrencies, they have no value. Blockchain's good though for the technology. Yeah, because they want to enslave you with it. That's what they want to do with the CBDC and such. But I mean, you still have that narrative out there that I see in the mainstream that crypto's a problem and needs to be regulated. And so that's what's coming out of this, and that's the media push that I'm seeing. And so but on the other side of it, it's exposing, look what it was tied to. Look at the people it was tied to. Look at the money, how it came in. Look at how nobody had oversight over it. And let's put it this way, people who did have oversight, they were complicit in allowing it to happen. So you start pointing fingers and you start saying, what the heck's going on here? Why is this guy tied to this scandal and this same guy's tied to this scandal? And then you look at the other players, it's no different than all these, let's call them, without getting the channel banned, the school incidences that happen. And you look at the people who perpetrate that. What you need to be looking at is the doctors, the psychologists, the psychiatrists that are prescribing the medicine to these people. And you look at where their ties are. Are they tied to these three-letter agencies? See, there's always a handler. And so you got to look at who the handler is in every situation. That's what you need to identify. Is it the people that, have been talked about recently, the GG? Is it somebody else? I mean, you know, there's somebody there that's the handler. Basically, that's what it is. These are all operations. That's all they are. They're just using it on us now. Probably always been doing it, but and you just got to see through it. But the takeaway is you're starting to see it. You're starting to see who these people are. I watched Twitter today. You know, people are calling it out. You know, say, hey, look, this tie, this tie, this tie. You know, there's only so long that you can bury this stuff in the dark. You know, they don't control the media anymore. That's why I think it's so interesting that Elon just took control of Twitter, and I'm seeing all this stuff on Twitter. It's not getting banned.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. That's all you need is one platform that tells the truth. And if Twitter's it, then look out.
So we could run this for 2 weeks.
Lisa's trying to make money, and I'm just trying to kill vampires.
I'm trying to get people red cups.
We're not red pilling you. We're red cupping you.
Do you think maybe we should run it longer than that?
Yeah, probably, because we got to promote it. We got to get out every show. You know, we got to
Thanksgiving home. If we do
what's the latest you can order it so it gets here for Christmas?
Oh.
There you go. Makes a perfect Christmas gift.
Delivery.
If you act now,
the 20th.
You can get a free NFT. Happy hour NFT.
If we do it for 3 weeks till December 2nd, then estimated delivery date is December 20th.
There you go.
I think that's good.
Estimated. You know, if it gets here before the new year, that's all right. You put some holiday nog in it. Just enjoy, you know, New Year's Eve. We're going to have Litecoin by 300 by then? No, I'm not saying that. I'm really not saying that. I'm saying 240 by next June. That's my estimate conservatively. Now, could go a lot higher, but I'm just saying, I'm on the record saying 240 by next June. So $60 today, 240, 4 times. Plan accordingly. Just saying.
Got you.
And if it goes to 1,000, hey, bonus. Send me a tip. Donation.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yes, Lisa deserves to make money because all the work she puts into it, she's probably getting paid like 50 cents an hour. Now, if it were 2 silver quarters,
negative.
So she's actually negative. She's like FTX. She's negative.
Yeah. And they were like, well, we don't understand why you're doing that. And I was like, because I'm investing in the future, because I believe in the future. And I think that, like, anyway, they think
you believe in humanity, unlike lawyers who don't understand that. It does not compute to them.
Yeah.
They don't get it. They really don't. No, it's about raising the consciousness. It's about getting people into a form of energy that they can hold in their own possession and do whatever they want with. No bank, no government can control it. That's what it's about. It's not about using dollars that they can create out of nothing. No, I want something I can hold and I can leave the country with if I have to. Country collapses, the dollar goes away. What I hold in my pocket doesn't go away. I can leave. I can go somewhere else. It's about freedom. That's all it is.
Well, and when you are in a dying economy and you're just trying to save your wealth, you're not so focused on making. I mean, you got to pay the bills, you got to pay the electric, you got to pay the stuff.
Right. The cost of everything's going up, and you got to continue to pay that stuff.
It's really small. That's why, Westwood, we haven't been on the road. Like,
I know.
really can't afford it right now.
Like, I'm in the same boat.
Justify
I know.
You know,
that's why I'm like, can you come here? Well, I can't come here.
That was bad timing. Do you know that almost every time that there is a meetup there, though, there's some kind of like spiritual warfare thing?
I know.
Psychological attack on me that like it's either, and many times it is the court system.
The vampire squid.
Really? Yeah.
I know. It's like they're trying to keep you away from the light.
Yeah.
Hold you back.
It's really frustrating. But we're not going to be negative. We're going to be positive.
I'll be here.
I tell you what really got me excited was, Bix gives me so much shit about being the conspiracy girl.
I know. I saw that. It was kind of funny the way you worded it.
Literally now taking it on.
Okay, conspiracy boy. You didn't say conspiracy boy, BOI. When you're talking conspiracy boy.
That Island Boys weirdo thing. It's going to be me and Bix on a video going conspiracy. boys and
Did
girls.
have you seen the video to where they actually admit that they made a deal, a pact with the
devil?
Yes. They actually admit it.
The devil, Satan, DS. Really? No, I didn't.
Yeah. It was really bizarre and really kind of but they all do that. I mean, you look at the halftime Super Bowl shows, you look at the big media artists, you look at all of them, and they just always have that imagery in all the videos. And, it's just like you kind of know at a deeper level that for that success, they've done that. They've sold out, whatever that means, but they've done that. They've kind of given themselves over to something else that's dark, and compromised themselves for fame. And you think about it, a lot of people would do that. And then the more desperate they get, they would do that. But it's just a shallow existence.
Voting for red, though. Oh, shoot.
What is it?
Katy Perry voting red.
I heard that. Yeah.
On video.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know what that's all about. But there are people, I mean, you think about it, even in families that are evil, you think the Rothschilds, and a lot of people thought, oh, Joseph Kennedy, the gangster. Even within these families, there are people, and even the royal families, I give them crap, that they're all bad. But, even within that, you've got people that say, no, I don't want to be a part of this. I'm going to escape it, and I'm going to do good. Because, that's just the human nature. You've got goodness in you, and you can't live with all that guilt and all that just bad stuff, that gets carried out. So there are people, even within the darkest of families, the darkest of institutions, that want to do well for humanity because they feel like they need to. And so you can't really, with the broad brush, be sweeping generalization, man, and think that everybody's bad, because they have this last name. And so that's it. We're just human beings. We're mixtures of good and evil. And it's just, how much do you have of one or the other? And what do you do with it? I don't know what my point was.
I think it's a great point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fill all this stupid stuff out so we can get our
Shall I continue then?
Please.
Okay, everybody in Hollywood too. I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean, and that's it. It's easy to, like I was saying, blanket statements. I mean, there are some shining lights in there. It's just, and that's why, you look at government, you think they're all corrupt, but there are good people in it. It's like anything, there's going to be good people, and those good people in any institution, if they're still there, it doesn't mean they're corrupt. They might be looking at it saying, okay, I'm going to try and mess up the gears a little bit, to try and derail this evil system a little bit. I need to be here so that I can kind of, make sure that gear doesn't turn so well. And it's not as easy to, corrupt, the whole system to be corrupt. They're doing what they can, their part. I mean, because I think for the most part, most people are good. It's just that you might think they're evil, but I think most people are just lazy and don't do anything. So you think, oh, they're bad people. Well, I think most people are good at heart. It just takes a few people to ruin the whole thing. And those are the people that tend to rise to positions of leadership because they're ambitious. I mean, I'm not ambitious enough to run for office. I don't want to do it. I don't want that headache. I don't want to go through that anguish. I just don't. And there's a lot of people that don't want to participate in that game. But the people who do, they're very ambitious. I mean, they're very driven. I mean, very Shakespearean characters. They want to rise to the top, and whatever it takes to get there, they will. And when they get there, they look like freaking villains. I mean, look at the Penguin, Chuck Schumer. I mean, you look at these people. I mean, there's Mitch McConnell. I mean, just like, I mean, they're all just like these comic book type characters that just don't have your interests in mind. They just don't.
Okay, we are live. You can click on the link.
So we can order it?
You can order it. You can click on the link in the chat, in the live chat.
Can I pay with Litecoin?
Listen, don't push it at this point. I will probably order a few extra.
You're going to pay with Litecoin, and I'm going to charge you a markup because I have to order it, and I got to ship here. And
I got to ship it here, and I got to ship it there, and I got to ship it everywhere.
In Oklahoma City, it's worth $50.
No, 47.
No. That's a line from Trading Places, the movie. Remember, he goes in and tries to sell his watch. Oh, it's the waterproof to this. It tells time in all these different places, and it's worth this much money. And the guy says at the pawn shop says, in Philadelphia, it's worth $50.
Well, in Oklahoma City, this one, I don't even know how much these are worth. I need to go find out. I love it though. I've been wearing it a bunch. It's rose gold, which is like my favorite.
Oh, I'm so upset, Carlos. I didn't wear my watch.
Women's watch.
Said
It's
I
got a
would.
mother of pearl. I can't twist my wrist like that.
Go to coinvigilante.com. Drop his link in the chat. Link it up.
Yeah, I'll do Vigilante.
You can pay with Litecoin there.
That's right.
Buy a Litecoin watch. Buy a Bitcoin watch.
These would make great Christmas gifts. We're having
They
like
would be.
Christmas gift. This is the Thanksgiving Black Friday. This is the Red Friday.
Enter the code Litecoin Lisa to get a
support
NFT.
No, support. Well,
I think he is giving away NFTs with the new series. And
Yeah,
I think
new
1 out
watch
of 5
is
has
coming in
Charlie Lee's signature. You know that guy that sold out of his Litecoin so it wouldn't be a centralized feeling organization, you know, to where he's not holding all the coins, and yet he continues to work on it with the Litecoin Foundation. And yeah, that guy.
So these are on Tessim Inc.'s website. I don't know if I know they take PayPal. So if you want to pay in Litecoin, you could put Litecoin on your PayPal and pay through PayPal that way. So
yeah, you could. Okay, here's what I did today.
With Litecoin for these.
I'm going to out myself today. So you can pay with Litecoin anytime you want. If you go and get a Litecoin card, go to litecoin-card.com and sign up for that. There's no cost to it. I mean, if you've got Litecoin and you want to spend it, you just put it on the card, go spend it. It's a Visa debit card. Boom, you swipe it, spend it anywhere. Here's where I was going with this. Crypto.com. All right, there's a lot of fear right now that these exchanges are going to go down. Crypto.com's been mentioned. I'm not spreading FUD. I'm just like anybody tied to FTX in any way. Everybody's worried about it. BlockFi today said, hey, no withdrawals, can't take your money out. Like, okay, that's a little scary. First of all, you shouldn't have any of your crypto on any exchange. You should hold it in your own possession. If you've got any questions on how to do that, please go to my website, clintwestwood.net. Check it out. Send me an email, whatever. You can actually schedule an hour. I've got that set up. I can talk to you. But anyway, it's not about that. It's about crypto.com. I've got a crypto.com card. You can spend your cryptos with that. You can stake them on there, buy them, sell them, whatever it is. I had a few sitting on there because I'm like, you know, if I want to go spend some Litecoin, I had some Litecoin sitting on there.
Right.
Today, I'm like, I'm spending it. I'm not even going to take it off. I'm going to spend it. So I went looking for some good cigar deals. Boom, spent it, gone.
I thought you were going to quit that smoking.
I don't inhale.
Oh, okay.
So one day I'll be president too.
Have so much in common. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be president. I never inhaled. I never ever. So I went ahead. Where would you come up with that idea that I was going to quit smoking cigars?
You were doing a video and you talked about how bad it is for you and blah blah blah. You knew what poison it was for you, and I can't remember
the cigars.
Yeah, you did a whole video and you were talking about how bad it was for you.
Huh.
Unless I dreamed that, but
You
I'm
probably
pretty sure I watched it.
You probably dreamt it and like replayed it on like DreamTube.
I'm pretty sure I watched it.
Oh, okay. Well, I used to smoke. I used to smoke like a pack of cigarettes a day, and I inhale them, and you know, I was stupid, and I quit doing it. You know, for like 20 years. And but the cigar thing, it's more of a, I don't know, it's a relaxing thing for me. I don't inhale the stuff. I'm just like puffing on it, like the flavor. So, anyway,
whatever.
I didn't inhale. That's all I'm saying.
No one's buying what you're selling.
Nobody's buying it. All right. Well, I'm just shooting you straight. Anyway, what else we got going on, Lisa?
So we've got our happy hour red solo cup going on. You guys can post in the chat and let me know. I'll be refreshing it throughout the show.
You have the link to it?
I've got the link in the live chat, the link in the description. You can click on that either way, and that'll be fun.
Thank you.
If we get up to at least 12 of them sold, the CBDCs wasn't allowed to make him smoke.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, I did say that you know they're gonna say, Westwood, you can't smoke anymore. It's bad for your health. You know, so the CBDCs, you know, once we have total digital money, they take away all cash. The government controls everything. They're gonna say, well, you know what? You're a little overweight. You can't smoke these cigars, so they're not gonna let you buy them because it's all digital. And they're right now. I mean, you go and buy guns. Remember Visa and MasterCard? I think it was MasterCard and Visa. Both of them said if they got an extra flag on there now. So if you buy a gun with it, it flags it and now you're on a list. Oh, this guy bought 5 guns in the last 3 months. Maybe the ATF should go visit and make sure that, those guns are in his possession. I mean, see, that's the thing. Once all the currency goes digital and they control it, they're going to be able to do that stuff. And they're going to say, wait a minute, you bought like 3 boxes of cigars. Well, I bought them because they were on sale. No, you can't do that. You can't be smoking. You're a hazard to your health and everybody else in the medical system, and you've got to cut you off. They're not going to let me buy it. They're not going to let you go to McDonald's. You went to McDonald's too often. They'll probably let you do that because, they're all in bed together. But, I mean, the things that, allow you to have freedom, if I want to destroy myself and I want the freedom to destroy myself, I want to do that. But, they're not going to let you do that. They're going to control the money. They're going to have it all digital. I mean, all of it. They're going to control the whole thing. And that's what I was talking about. They're going to cut me off of my cigars and my whiskey.
I'm with you. Okay, so, wait, I'm sharing the wrong page.
So then I'm going to have to try and grow cigars in like a greenhouse or something. Tobacco leaves. I'm going to roll them up.
You're going to like, Dad, I know we've been growing watermelon and pumpkin.
Right. I'm going to have to say, well,
we're going straight tobacco.
Yeah, I'll be hanging them out in the back shed. And like, what's all this? They look like bats, Another aging.
You needed to stumble in for something. You can use that as your smoke house or your
smokehouse or something. Yeah, right.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what they want to do, though. I mean, they don't want you using cash. They want to track and trace everything you put in the bank. Try taking out cash out of the bank.
Yeah, good.
I mean, you know that.
Oh,
I mean, if you try to take out $10,000 of cash, it's your own money out of the bank. You have to fill out paperwork, and they want to know, and they file it with the federal government.
And they say,
even if it's $1,000 a day for 10 days in a row, they still track it, and you're still Denny Hastert, who used to be Speaker of the House, got nailed for that because he was trying to pay off his boy that he was molesting. And he took out money out of the bank, periodically, but they didn't get him on molesting the kid. No, what did they do? They got him on bank. What do they call it? Not bank fraud, but bank. Yeah, exactly. You can only take so much out in a given period. Otherwise, they flag you for it, and they report it. So,
well, here's where they just it's in your face. I'm gonna have to mute my mic to play this, but you guys,
because they don't want you to be free. That's basically what it comes down to.
Am I sharing the right thing? Okay, yes, I'm sharing the right thing. I have to go back and forth. Oh, I lost myself. Where am I? Okay.
Gary, you said people should come in, if you will. Sam Bankman-Fried, it appears from your calendar on March 29th, 2022 at 4 p.m. came in and actually met with you, along with Brad Katsuyama of IEX, someone who has draped himself in the flag, if you will, of an honorable exchange. Do you feel like you were hoodwinked?
I think we've been clear in these meetings, and you can look at my calendar's public, many meetings with folks in this industry. It's very clear in these meetings, same message to the public, same message to them, that non-compliance is not going to work. The public's going to be hurt, but also we're going to continue on these dual paths. And if we need to, going to be the cop on the beat, going into court, putting the facts and the law in front of judges.
He said it right there. The public's going to be hurt, and that's what they're doing. They're hurting the public over and over.
That's what they do. I mean, okay, all you have to do is look at these people. And again, I'm not disparaging people for how they look. I'm just telling you. You ever watch the show Grimm on NBC? You've got this guy that inherits this ability to see these creatures, for what they are, It's like they live when you put the glasses on. I've got that ability. I'm just saying, I've got that ability. I can look at people. I mean, you look at these people and you look at how they act, look at how they move, and it's like they're just, this guy, he's like some kind of freaking, out of the cave, pale looking vampire. And then you look at this Sam Bankman-Fried walking on the side of the screen, just stumbling around. Seriously, look at him. Look at him. These are the people running stuff.
Last night on Bix's show, he pulls up that Caroline Ellison. And I am all about empowering other women and not shaming women and all that.
It's not about shame. It's like it's revenge of the nerds. That's what it is. Look at them.
The Alameda Research with, and that they were just handed.
Did you see the Alameda Research symbol?
No.
Pull it up.
Search it up.
Search it up.
That's what
Search it
Cannon
up.
says now. He
Don't
says,
Google it.
up.
Search it
Don't
up.
Google it. He says, search it up. Everybody needs to
Exactly. Search it up.
search it up.
Sean, can you do me a favor? Can you like just put ice in that out of the thing there? Thank you so much. It's gonna cost you.
It's private. It's a private site. You can't go to Alameda Research.
Really? Okay. If you search it maybe on Twitter, it'll show up. Or just do images. Yeah, you'll see it. I think it's down there. Go up again. Thank you. Go up again. Oh, there. The symbol, the circle with the triangle.
Wow.
What's that look like? Like a blue triangle that circles in, huh? Go to the FBI site that gives all the symbols away.
It looks like a pizza slice.
Well,
like the crust and a slice of
but
pizza.
it's got that, where it goes like this. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, the eye and the pyramid.
No,
what are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is, the swirl, the circle for like boy liking, the triangle is the same way. It kind of circles in.
Oh,
and so if you look at it, it's got that movement. And they're in the Bahamas. Who else is in the Bahamas?
Said that their symbols will expose them or something.
Exactly. Because they put it in your face. They want to show you and rub it in your face that, haha, guess what? I'm going to take all your shit and you're going to like it. And that's basically what it is. That's what they've been doing. They're vampires. They take everything you have, they laugh at you, and you get to worship us.
Video the other day on just like scrolling through Twitter of Madonna laying down getting blood transfusions with two little black baby girls bouncing around the bed of her laying down on it. And I was like, what's wrong with this
it's like,
picture?
What is that?
Why are these two little girls in the room with her?
Right. What is going on?
Medical, experience or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It's crazy. So, I'm in trouble. The dogs are in here.
Oh, Lord.
Wife, Donna, meet Molly, meet Sean. I think you met Sean.
Sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
She apologized.
The dogs are going nuts. They're in here just jumping. Lord. Mitch just probably spilled his drink.
Westwood is the king of his kingdom.
We're running up to them.
You're going to the book fair? Okay.
I know.
All right. You maybe chain them up or leave them in here. Well, I think the show's over, folks.
Are you on dog duty?
It's looking not good. It's a mess. The dogs are out of control.
Yep. That's what is run by dogs and women.
And the dogs are all female. I mean, I'm just surrounded by females.
His world is.
Hi, baby. Oh,
See?
remember Tilly when she was so little? Oh, look at look at the big baby.
Oh my God.
Look, Tilly.
Hi, Tilly.
Okay. All right.
That's the one that likes to knock people over.
That's all good.
As I said, that's the one that likes to knock people over.
My world is topsy-turvy because of women.
No, I literally said the same time she did that. I said, that's the one that likes to knock people over. And she goes,
and there goes the camera. Oh, she's nuts. And she's so big. And bring Franny over here. Let's give her a cameo. There's the little one getting so big. Hang on. Okay, I know. I love you too.
Oh, the liquor.
Kisses. Oh, jeez. Kisses.
Do the licking.
Look at her.
Oh, wow.
She wants some of that freaking Irish whiskey.
It's not a German wire hair. So the first one was they're
both poodle mixes. And the first one was mixed with a husky.
Oh, a husky.
But it's like second generation, so it's mostly poodle. And she tried to breed the husky out of her because the husky is just so defiant and loud. And anyway, but this one here is a poodle and a cocker, so you can kind of see by her face.
Yeah,
she's mostly cocker. I mean, she's just got the cocker look.
And, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I know. I was gone for a whole hour. It's just horrible. Oh, yes. Just terrible.
That's Daddy-O's sleeping buddy.
This is Daddy-O's buddy. Yep, Daddy-O. She was on his lap.
Yeah.
So he crashed out. It was a long flight, missed flights, and all day. And anyway, he's up for hours, over a day. Finally, he crashed up here last time I had a meetup. upstairs, and I go up. I'm like, where's Franny at? I go upstairs. She's right there in his lap. So I grab her, bring her down, Next thing I know, where's Franny at? I go back up again. There she is, sitting on his lap. So Daddy-O and dogs, I mean, they're buddies. Definitely this one. That's his buddy.
Yeah. Pretty sweet. Well, it sounds like you guys are going to have an exciting weekend there. I wish I was there. Next time. And as far as an upcoming meetup, hopefully everybody will order some cups and we can think about getting some.
Yes. Get some cups. It's a great gift.
Yeah. A friend of mine has an opportunity for us to possibly do a meetup in Florida.
Oh. When's that?
A free place for us to stay, which would help with expenses tremendously.
Yes, it would.
So then this could cover our travel, hopefully, if we can sell enough.
Do we have a time frame to when this needs to be, or is it open-ended?
It would be an opportunity in December.
Like last year, right? Because you were saying that earlier. I probably stepped away, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't mention that. But last year we did do a family meetup in December in Florida. And it was pretty epic. It was actually one of our best meetups. I'd love to do something like that again. But actually, Public has a friend with a house somewhere in Florida that he's like.
And this is part of that meetup. So you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're just starting to plan, but he's saying like spread the word that I'm going to find out when I can go down there and we'll
find out and how many, how big it is. Just get me details and all that, when you think it could be. And
I just can't go unless I can get some funds, because right now everything is just.
Hey, trust me.
You guys know we're all in it together.
So if you want to see us live from Florida, or if you're in Florida and you want to come see us do a live event, maybe buy some of these cups or consider sending some energy to Lisa. She's got some codes below.
Yeah, you can give them as Christmas gifts. You can do all kinds of things. And
Litecoin Lisa takes Litecoin donations too, if you want to send her some Litecoin.
Yeah, I don't have anything set up right now.
Do you have an address?
I do, somewhere.
Okay, well, add it to this description later.
Yeah.
Put the address down below, and then you can copy it, and you can send some Litecoin to it.
Yeah, or you can, it's all good.
Yeah.
So we just want to bring value. A great way you can do this is where you're receiving value, because I want it to be an energy exchange. So like buy a cup, buy some for Christmas gifts, or join the Patreon. Mm-hmm. And then that's another way that supports the channel. And that's something that like I said, I'm going to be doing the live Zoom with a Q&A, so you can come on screen and ask questions. It'll just be private. It'll be for me and the Patreon group, not a public video, unless they all vote together to share that. But anyway.
All right, I'm going to go out on a limb right now. So if we sell enough of these cups and we end up going to Florida and we have a meetup, if you bought one of these cups and you bring it, I'll sign it and Lisa will sign it. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, there we go. What? You get a what?
We get it filled for free.
A what?
You get it filled with a little salt water for free.
How about you get to come to the meetup?
How about you get to come to the meetup? Oh.
You can come in the meetup in Florida for free. So there won't be.
If you bring your cup, you can get in free.
You get in free to the Florida meetup. Makes
sense. That could be one of those things, almost like an NFT, to where, you have it, you can get into these events like a backstage pass.
Yeah.
So in Florida, you can come into the meetup for nothing.
Florida, you will have a pass. There will be no door.
Get your DeSanctimonious cup.
With your red cup. So you guys, once again, I want to say Happy Veterans Day and how much I appreciate our servicemen and women and their families that support them, especially when they're deployed. It's a huge part of America and our culture, and I think we owe them a lot of respect, including my pops.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
Yes.
I will never give up on America. So that is my true heart and belief.
And I'll never give up whiskey because I'm not a quitter.
see you guys tomorrow. Go
Trust
join
yourselves. I mean,
and I'll see you
seriously,
on the
trust yourselves. Trust your instincts. Don't
Telegram.
let anybody else tell you how to live. Trust yourself.
That's right.
Have a great weekend.
Take care, guys. Bye.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed.